Hey everybody, welcome back. It's SimCasino. We're outside today, and I'm making some modifications to make it look somewhat symmetrical. I know, me caring about such things, I know. So there's no way to make this fountain line up specifically with this, because this was 4 wide, the doors are in even numbers and the fountain is not. There's just no way to do that, center it up. So I went ahead with this little grid system out here that's got 4 fountains, and it allows me to actually line it up at least a little bit. The only difference is I have to do that and that, which is a little bit different than I was going to do before, but not by much, honestly. This is pretty close to what I was going to do before. The only difference here is like where the benches and stuff are going to be located. I was kind of maybe do them in the center here, and that's not happening. Game performance is pretty bad. I'm just gonna summarize it by saying pretty bad. We've kind of reached the limit, I think, in what this game is capable of in terms of, growth. There's not really a whole lot I could do here to grow this casino anymore. I think just with the limitations here, every hour, pretty much every episode, every video I record, I have to reboot the game because my computer gets to the point where it's using about 99% of its RAM just to keep up with this. I don't know if there's a leak or what. I mean, it's still early access and everything, right? But yeah, it uses up all my RAM, and I'd love to download more, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. So for now, 32 gigs of RAM is gonna have to do, and unfortunately, that's not enough. It gets there. Starts using a little over 30, so it's like, yee. Any case, there's our outside now. It looks pretty good if you take a look at it from the top side for the casino area and stuff, for the top of the building. Looks pretty cool down there, huh? It's like almost like a flyby, right? Like picture yourself in a blimp, right? And we just kind of, slowly moving over the building kind of thing, huh? Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it. And you can see the doors, irritating as it is, the doors not going all the way up. There's nothing I can do about it, except to just put casino up here with big letters. But I thought about just putting enter here instead. It might make it look a little bit better just to place enter there. So we're gonna go ahead and just do that. And I can also put exit over here, although it's not really an exit to the whole place. It's just an exit to get out here into the courtyard. But oh well, it is what it is. At the end of the last video, I was gonna do this, and I totally spaced before I stopped recording and everything. So I'll show you this time. This little area over here, right? We kind of left this unfinished before. This was supposed to be a bathroom, so I went ahead and did it. And men's and women's bathrooms again, and you can see females have a few more stalls, about 6 more stalls. But then the men just have like 6 urinals here. I've gone with these sinks instead of the other ones, and I think I switched them over here too, right? No, not yet. So this bathroom is pretty small, but these sinks, right? These are more for inside, right? These are more for like inside hotel rooms and stuff. The game does not allow me to place a mirror. There just aren't any mirrors, which is a little weird, but there aren't any. So the only way to get a mirror is to use this, but there's people queuing basically I'm noticing this too. And I think this is part of what I was saying, that the limitations of the game are reached. There's a lot of people who will queue at things now, even though there's perfectly acceptable, like it's perfectly available. Right now, this person's queuing for a toilet stall, even though there's a lot of them available, and they'll just stand here and their needs will just not be met for quite a while until they finally react to it. And it just comes down to processing power. The game's got to tell this person to go do it, that it's available, whatever, and it's just not getting around to it in the cycle of actions. And as a result of that, also, my profits have dropped substantially. I've noticed my profits are no longer, we were at, for a little while anyway, we were at somewhere upwards of 400,000 a day. And if we take a look at daily profits now for yesterday, I had, what did I have for construction? 62,000 in construction. Okay, so not a whole lot. and I've only made 151,000 now. And I think it's because of just pathing, just getting people to the place where they can gamble, processing the fact that they're gambling, wins, losses, all that stuff. The processing that goes into each and every one of these guys, that has to happen within the day in order for me to get the money. So, yeah, we're not infinitely profitable here, and I probably need to watch how much stuff I add that doesn't make me money as a result of that, or I might start losing money. So, in any case, yeah, that's all that stuff. I wanted to do the outdoor area here, and I think what I'm going to do with this is I want to have a couple of outdoor bars, but I don't think it'll let me do it because it's probably going to tell me it has to be. Oh, it will let me go outside. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so should we do the circle bars? We do the circle bars. We could place them in the corners like this. That's not too shabby. Kind of like that. We place one. Well, we wanna make sure that the colors and stuff are right, but I think we can place them outside. So why don't we get like yeah, something like this. That's pretty wild. It should just be consistent. Yeah, and then we can do, let's say, ooh, what's, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm kind of okay with the way this is already looking. We could do it this color. It kind of matches with everything else. I don't know. I think I like the darker look better though. It's got a classier feel to it. I think we're gonna go with this. And then the chairs, of course. I think we can leave the chairs designed as they are, but the colors need to be changed, of course. And yeah, I think this is fine. It's consistent with the rest of the theme of the place, and looks pretty good. So I think what I'll do here is we'll take these bars and we'll place them at the corners. I don't know if this is too cookie cutter at this point. I'm gonna have to like kind of assess this from a distance and see if I even like having that many bars. So perfectly neat and stuff, like I don't know if that's me, but these corners don't point exactly to the center of the bar. So I think it's okay. As long as it's not super on the money, you know, it's not pointing to the center. So I think I can at least have my way in that way. All right, I'm losing my voice. So the rest of the stuff out here, we're gonna have benches. We're gonna have, let's see, let's do the eyedropper here. We're gonna have these little, I kind of want different style benches, to be honest. Maybe we'll just do something different here. How about these? Are these okay? Ooh, there's like these no back benches. I don't know how I feel about that. These will also rest on the crosswalk, which is, or on the walking path, which is okay. This path had to be made extra wide just to accommodate the symmetry in this. I guess I could have gotten away with just moving this in more. I could have done that. Just made this 4 wide and then just moved this in. But too late. I'm not redoing it. So I don't know. Should we put backs on these? I think we will. And then color-wise, what do we want here for this? Let's say like dark benches. These are outdoors. You're not going to want them to like get super hot in the sun, right? I think a lighter color would probably be advised here. Yeah, something like this maybe. We could get away with maybe a light version. Wow, it doesn't really show the exact color I'm looking for, does it? I don't like that. No, that's a terrible color. All right, we're gonna go with just this whiter look here. And it looks like I can fit this along the side with this fountain, which is kind of interesting. So it won't fit on this side, but it'll fit on this side. Oh, no, it will fit on this side because it's got to face backwards. Got it. Yeah. So we could take and place, let's say, one bench here, one bench here. Or maybe we move this over. Something like that instead. Ooh, boy, frame rates. Hey, easy. Okay, and then we can just copy this over to the other side. Something like this. And then we just kind of do the same thing back and forth on all of these. I'm gonna have to move these. So the statues aren't positioned correctly. So these statues need to be moved over one. It puts them slightly on the path, though. Is that what I want? I mean, it kind of is. It's just that the base is really wide. Because these are 1-bys and these are 2-bys. That's why. Well, we could maybe get away with it by going like this. It's not... I think it's better. It's better than it was. Just having them face each other. As far as like how they line up with the benches and stuff, I think that's probably better. We'll have that happen. So there's some benches outside. People can chill. And now we're going to start seeing people walking around outside. And that's really what I wanted to get to here. I wanted to get to people walking around outside, enjoying things. We could, you see this big courtyard. It's kind of dead. But then you look up here, and let's say you're sitting on this balcony out here, which they do not use this, by the way. None of them are using these balconies, unfortunately. But it's okay. I'm leaving them the way they are. But, let's say you're sitting here. And some people have said, why don't you have them face it? Well, I mean, if you have them face it, you have to give room for them to get in. So you can't put it right on this anyway. You're going to have to take a step back. And like at that point, you might as well just line it up. So my argument for that is if they want to look over like that, they can just move the bench. All right. They're not bolted down. They can move them. But like you get this. And this is what I was hoping for here, right? Like a lot of people moving around, going to the different bars. There's lots of drinks. Like, holy crap. Everybody's going to the bars, And that's the main attraction there is the bar. So I guess we'll have 4 bars just because that keeps people moving out this way. But I am going to leave this as grass, I think. I don't know. Would we want these in the grass? Is there a type of chair that would look better in grass? Like, these would work better in the grass, wouldn't they? I think they kind of would. Yeah, it's certainly better than these. These chairs have 6 legs. Never noticed that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with these. Yeah. And then we're gonna copy the chair design from these. So let's just say copy design and paste chair design. And then with the colors hopefully saved, I'm gonna modify it to here. No, it doesn't let me do that. Darn. Okay, the next plan then would be to figure out what these color codes are. So we're gonna go to object color. I think I just copied these two, didn't I? It looks like I did. Let's just do that here. So for this one, we'll go, yep, like this, and then this one goes here. And that can just be what we have here. So we'll copy design on this one. Make sure I get the right one, yep. And then we're going to paste chair design, paste chair design, paste chair design. There we go. And see, look, everybody's coming out here, enjoying themselves in the sunshine, right? Nice. All right, so for these little statues and stuff, right, these are things that make them happy, that it improves their environment and stuff. So we're going to place a whole bunch more of these. I kind of want to figure out which ones to use and sort of which arrangement to use them with. But I imagine these are something like a museum piece. Oh, and one more thing also, the doors, right? There should be doors on each side. So it's going to be, I think, these from here to here. Yeah. So we're going to go like this. Pop that in. And then over here, is this 5? Shoot. I think this is... No, this should be all right. It's so confusing because the texturing doesn't line up, right? That's the weird thing. Like, look at this. And I'm sure this is the kind of stuff that'll get ironed out later with, early access and everything. But like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can clearly see the grid tiles, but yet it's like a half tile here, Like, they don't line up. They do with the grid. So if I'm placing something, right, they line up with the grid itself, but it's the texturing on these. These are not a full width of a square. So you end up with a partial tile on the outside. That's where I'm getting at with this. Same thing over here too. So like the design of this floor texture isn't the right size, and that's why it's confusing. So we're going like this, and then there. And then finally on this side, it's the middle. We're just gonna take it like so. And let's go like this. Cool. All right, so we have doors all four sides now. We can just go enter and move this enter sign over to here. Good enough. Move it over to here. Good enough. And let's move it over to here. Good enough. Okay. And I actually, what I should do here is, like, I don't know, I'm thinking casino, 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 and then theater. So maybe the enter sign on this side isn't an enter side, but maybe instead it's a theater sign, which is too big. Ooh, I got an idea. Maybe instead of that, we'll use the custom one. There's always a solution to this. So enter is 5 letters long, right? So it lines up pretty good. So what we can do here is, instead of theater, what we can say is stage. So we can place S-T-A. We'll have to line this up a little bit better because they're individual letters, but we could say stage instead. And that gives us the 5 letters, similarly to how enter is. And now the real question is just, how do we make it to where it's, well, first and foremost, I think the refining bit, like a one whole update, I know it won't be flashy, but if the dev is still watching, right? I know it's not a flashy thing to do, but lining up things to where they actually line up, right? Like, they're not just, I feel like a lot of the alignments are just off in this game. Things like this not being lined up, and then the letters even. These are snapped to grid. So these are placed in a snap vertical right now, right? So these are snapped exactly where they're supposed to be. If I do free positioning, I can change this, but if you do, like, say, snap position, so this is the game governing where to place it. This is a snap. And if I place this here, for example, this is like a halfway point, right? But if I place this here, look what happens with this font. The S, let me make sure this one's snapping too, just so I'm not putting my foot in my mouth. Yeah, so this is snap position. The S goes above the T, right? The bottoms line up, but the S does not. The top of the S does not line up. And it just looks funny. It just, the font doesn't line up, right? So there's little things like that can be ironed out with this game, because there's a lot of stuff like that. There's a whole lot of instances of that. Looks like we have a guest that's stuck. This is the new alert that they added recently when a guest gets stuck. I'm not entirely sure why the guest is getting stuck, but we'll go ahead and teleport to places, to pickups, I guess. Not sure why you're stuck there. That's kind of a weird place, but okay. I had one stuck in the kitchen because they can't get out of the kitchen. Oh. What did I do? Oh, I was going to make a restaurant down here. That's right. That's what I was going to do. I remember. Well, let's take a look really quick. Is this full? I think we have some room, right? It's like dinner time right now, so I think we got some room. Housekeeping's doing their thing. I might need some more housekeeping. How about over here? We got plenty of space left. We don't need a kitchen down here. So I can just go ahead and dezone this. This doesn't need to be a kitchen. If it was already, it's not now. And I think I can just go ahead and remove it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and select everything and dismantle it. And then we'll reposition or redo this after the autosave. And then we'll get the floor lined up. And look, the lights remain. They're all lined up and stuff still, so that's cool. Let's just get that done. This can get done. I didn't just screw that up, did I? Okay, good. I did control on this, right? If you hold control, it works in like a sectional sort of thing. But if you do shift, that's when I would have screwed it all up, because that would have made everything that color again. but not a problem. Not a big deal. All right, so workmen and stuff, we'll get on making that stuff. I guess I'll just put extra tables in this side. Again, it doesn't really help me make money. Probably what I should do, just to make it look full, is to have a bunch of tables, but maybe not have any of them open. Or alternate. Have some of them close down at like 2 p.m., and then the other one opens up at 2, so they just kind of move between them. Enough to where I can fill the place out and make it look cool, but not lose money doing so. Because there's a lot of instances like this now, where tables are, well, like they're open, but nobody's playing at them. And it's just costing me wages, right? This is a, well, I've got $7,700 worth of income on this. But I guess my gross profit is just under $2,000, but it cost me $8,000 to buy the table. So would have been nice if this guy would have sat down while I was looking at it. Is he? Yeah, he's going to. Nice. All right, so we've got enter, we've got stage. Now I can, tweak these where they are. I guess the A should be right in the middle, right? There's a little green dot. I guess I'll line that up. It'd be about here. And then I should just line everything else up according to the A, which is quite difficult to do. Because if you want the tops lined up on these letters, then you don't get the bottoms lined up, right? Because all the letters are kind of made to where they line up with the bottom. So if you're going to line up the top, you don't get the bottom. It's a compromise. There we go. Okay, now the last bit of this, of course, is the coloring. So we're going into the designer tool. We're going to go to the object color and click this button. Nah, I think I can make them white like the enter sign. Yeah, so let's just make them white like the enter sign. It's okay. We'll just go like this. Got to do each and every one individually. I wish there was a way to do this faster, but there isn't. Because every time you select a new letter, it's a new object. And you can't apply the color styling to a letter without also changing what that letter is. So like, the only way to really do it, I guess, is to make a letter exactly the way you want, and then copy that letter 5 times, and then just change the letter after that. That's a faster way to do it, but it's not as, I don't know if it's as intuitive or not, I guess. I don't know if I like exit on this, so I think I'm gonna take some inspiration from Prison Architect here. We're gonna make a custom sign again, and I was gonna do yard, but now I'm thinking courtyard is too big as words go, right? It's too big, so I'm thinking maybe we do like yard, and then why don't we just go ahead and copy one of those letters? S. Can I have it? Yep. Bring it over here. So we go 1. Well, if it's gonna be yard, we can go 1, 2, 3. It's a pretty out there sign, right? Yeah. But now the only way to line it up, or now what you have to do is go into the designer tool, pick a letter, and it changes the color back. Yikes. Ouch. So yeah, these aren't really well done yet. I do appreciate them being in the game, absolutely. They're just not that well done yet. They take a lot of micromanagement to get them working really well. But this is a very new thing, right? It's very new in the patch. I absolutely don't expect it to just be perfect or anything, like this is a love game, right? This is a love child game. It's a work in progress, and I'm super appreciative. Okay, so yard is here, and I guess, yeah, the letters just go over top of this. So now, again, I think the real question here is, can I actually copy the whole thing? And well, I don't think so, because I'd have to clone area, and I have to do the wall objects, and it won't copy the wall objects. Yeah, it doesn't do that. So I have to do manually here. So yard, come over here, and we'll just go with 1 letter, I guess. There. Oh, hello. Hello, shift key. We'll go 2, 3, 4. And then, thankfully, at least we're making this like a white color, so it's really easy to revert the colors afterwards, right? You just slide it up. I mean, I guess it would be easy too with FF, please. It'd be really easy if I just copied the color code if we had a different color, but still. R and color, and then D. And it's interesting too, if I click D, now it's working. Huh? It wasn't working before, and now it is. That's peculiar. Okay. This isn't lined up really well, though. I gotta move this. That works. It's not lined up. I need snapping to line it up. Okay, yard. All right, we'll come over here. Same thing. And we'll make a Y-A-R-D yard sign. Design it as an A. It worked that time. Cool. Okay. I don't know why it didn't work before, but hey, that's cool. That's way faster. See? So let's put this over just a little bit more. Call that good. Yeah, we can call that good. I don't think it has to be perfect. So maybe the clone tool is the difference. I did the clone tool with that over there though, so I don't know. I know I'm gonna have to move this over, so I might as well. A-R-D. And then we go A-R-D. Okay. This tells everybody where the yard is. This can go just a little bit more this direction. Okay, this tells everybody where the yard is. Is this too much space with the Y? I feel like it might be. That's better. Okay. Yard. Yard, 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 yard. Okay? Good. And then there's enter, enter, enter stage. I could put casino signs above this, but I don't think casino signs fit. They're not custom. Oh, they fit. Oh, they definitely fit. All right, we'll use casino signs here. It's way faster. And they also have the benefit of lining up, I think. Oh my God, I think. I don't know. Do they? Do they line up with each other? Never even thought about that. It looks like the ones that come in the game are lined up. Oh boy. If they weren't though. Well, I mean, the A does come below the S here, doesn't it? I'm getting real meticulous now, you know? Oh, you're passing judgment. All right, so casino, 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 stage. That makes sense. And then it's yard, 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 yard. So there's signs above these that tell people where to go. And I think I like that. That's cool. And then if I wanted to get on the glass even more, which I kind of don't, I'd probably use these neon signs and put like theater this way and casino that way or exit that way. You know, things like that. Of course, we wouldn't want to tell people where the exits are, right? That's an ongoing thing. What about these neon lights? Can I use these strip lights here? Ooh, yeah, because at nighttime, you'd want to illuminate the doors. Ooh, I like it. We could illuminate the doors like this. One. Right? And then you got to kind of be real picky on where you place it. Two. I can dig it. It's just a little tiny accent light, right? It's no problem. Oh, it doesn't match my stage, though. See the letters? The letters are too tall. They're not going to match up. Oh, well. There we go. And like that. There we go. There we go. I like it. Here we go. Oh, did I see what I think I saw? What is this? Never mind. No, okay. I thought this window was higher than this wall, and I was about ready to flip a table. It does kind of look like it from this angle, but it's lined up, I think. All right, so we got our courtyard. That's kind of cool. We got little pieces of art and stuff around here. If I wanted to get into it even more, I could add these little rocks and stuff too. It says they like, people like these rocks, so I could add different shaped stuff around this just to kind of, as part of the design, right? Like maybe all these points where, maybe all the points where the concrete comes together like this, they can all be like these little rocks. I like that. Not bad. 2-2. Yep, all the way around. Nice. So, a little bit of character there. There's a lot of gray. Yeah, there's a lot of gray. I'm thinking maybe not gray on these. Maybe we do approach this with... It's hard to tell what color these are now because the sun's not out, right? So these are, I think, brighter than they're letting on to be right now. I don't know. I think these are brighter than what they look like right now. It's a little hard to tell. So we'll see it during the day. But, I mean, even this is not a gray. I think that's probably why everything looks so gray, is just because of the sun being down. Speaking of which, we need outdoor lighting, right? And these beach torches are kind of nifty. I feel like maybe placing them here would be kind of cool. Of course you had to. There it goes. A little bit of lighting down the paths and stuff. And then we could do it next to all of them, really. So we could go, like, next to all these benches could be these tiki lights. That would provide some cool lighting if it shows it, if it displays it. Of course, the interior ones here have the statues, so there's no lights there, but it doesn't look like it's actually going to show a fire. Gosh, would that be awesome? Can we have fire out of these torches? Oh, please. Can we please have fire out of the torches? I want it. We could do these low light things over here, maybe on the corners, just to kind of give people some, it's a path lighting, right? Something like that. And then maybe over by each, I think so, by each door to further illuminate the door area. Yep, like that. And then like that. And then like that. And yeah, this path is wider than this one for sure. And that's okay. I needed it to be different widths in order to be able to center the fountains. Okay, so that's a busier area. It looks better. Certainly better than Bear. I can dig it. We got signs for each one. People can tell where to go. But most importantly, we just have movement through it. And that's what I was going for. It's just getting movement through it. Only one chef here to handle 7 unassigned tasks. So this restaurant... Oh, hang on. Hello. Back up. This restaurant is the only one that's open 24 hours. And as you can tell, it's pretty busy. Right now I only have one chef on duty overnight. I guess we'll do 2. But I'm starting to think that we may need more. Because they're filling it up. The other ones, I don't think there's enough demand to open up the other ones. So this is like the main floor one is the only one. And, like, there's a couple of empty seats. It might warrant, maybe we move it, because this one doesn't have as many seats as the other one. So potentially what we might do is just have this one be the one that's open 24 hours, or maybe this one's open 24 hours. It'd be kind of the same as far as staff goes, but it would provide more seating. Because these are, bigger. Well, yeah. I suppose we could do that. And the last thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get a bingo hall. Which is kind of like lame. I know, it's bingo. But hey, it's something. And I don't know if I should just place one of these bars. There's a full restaurant here now and stuff. So I'm not sure we need a bar anymore. If somebody wants a drink, I guess they can go in the restaurant, but because there's a beer dispenser. But I guess if they want different drinks, I kind of feel like bingo should be. I could place it down here too, but I could place it right here. I'm not doing anything with this space. Let's see if there's more demand. We'll place one here, and we'll see if there's any more demand for it after this. So we'll place bingo like this. Let's say, yeah. So it goes right from this door to here. And then we could just have bingo seating. Can I have the zone, please? Thank you. We're gonna have bingo seating, and it'll just be, I don't know, like this. Not a whole lot of walk space there. Move it over one. Move it over a couple. And then, you know what? I think I'm gonna ditch this pillar. Sue me. The idea being there's a load-bearing, well, I mean, it's glass, so maybe it's not load-bearing. But the idea being we have this to keep it up, right? Yeah. See, look at them all stopped. See, everybody stopped? The game is moving, but the people are stopped. This is what I mean. Like, we've reached the point now where, you know, all that time is passing, but nobody's gambling during that time, right? It's a big thing, so... okay, why don't we, you know, if I line them up this way. Ooh, actually, you know what? Why don't we line them up like so? We go over here like this. Yeah, and then we... We have a card counter, maybe over on this side. And then we say, bingo! Yeah, podium, cards counter. I think I need more than one card counter, don't we? Because this is where customers are going to get their tickets. So I feel like we're going to need more than one of these. So I'm going to move this just a little bit more in, like this. Should we get another row of seating? I don't know if we're going to need it. Like, I don't know what the demand is for bingo, of all things. But I think I'll move this a little bit in. Just to kind of... Probably could do multi-select there, but whatever. Yeah, I think we'll move these in just a little bit more. And then we can de-zone this. Just to clear that walkway a little bit. Okay, we got bingo. I don't know, you know, whether people are going to be playing it or not, but we'll see. When is it open? Let's just have one of these open all the time. I don't know. We'll see. The demand is probably in the morning, so. Let's say you open at 8, it says. How about you open at 7? 7 a.m. opening for you, and then we'll do a 7 a.m. opening for you. Yeah, okay. Everything opens at 7. Bingo! Bingo is here, everyone. Come get your bingo. If we fill up these tables, because again, this is kind of in the entertainment section of the game, right? We look in the entertainment part. This is considered an entertainment attraction, so I would think anyway, if that's the case, that the demand for bingo would be quite high, because this tile has 200% for entertainment. So, and I know I say that knowing I haven't even touched the theater yet, but yeah, entertainment customers. So let's just see what happens here. We got a couple of people. Will they come in and sit down? Should I do a different floor here? Maybe. Just to really highlight it. Say, hey, look, this is different. You know? The difference, like, what I wish would happen is when I switch from carpet to something else, we would get, I know this isn't carpet, but we would get like the, I don't know what you call them. Like, there's like that floor, that trim that goes around carpets and stuff. We don't really get that here, but I'm being real nitpicky, so let's not do that. How about we use this big blue floor? This super ugly blue floor. Oh my God. No, I'm not doing it. Nope, that's not happening. How about this one? This is actually kind of cool. It just seamlessly transitions from the gold on dark to gold on light for bingo. That's kind of cool. And it changes the way that symbol is a little bit, doesn't it? It's a little different. But I like how that transition is. We're going to keep that. Oh, nice. Now I'm thinking I should have made this my floor for over here, too. Possibly. All right, so we weren't using this area before, and now we're using it for people to play bingo. I guess. This should probably open at 7 too, right? There we go. Okay. All right, it looks like we need actually one more of these desks here, these card counter desks. So I'd like to move it over just half a step, actually. I'm going to put it here for now, but I think I'm going to move all 3 of these desks over like half a step. Or I guess it's one tile, but I already did that with the tables. I just kind of moved them a little bit this direction and then kind of tucked it in to where the spacing on this side was the same. So this is our bingo area. There's not very many seats, so if I need to expand it a bit, I do have room right here for it, I guess. Other than that, I'm kind of out of space. What I guess I could also maybe do is to just take away the seating that's back here and turn this whole thing into bingo at that point. The one other thing I wanted to do is I'm noticing that pretty regularly the bathrooms are full. They're kind of getting hit pretty hard, actually. Up here too. Not right now. It's it's 7 p.m. I guess, but when this place gets going, like really busy, we are getting them. But the other thing is, in addition to just queuing up behind stalls, even when there's stalls available, a good percentage of people are actually using the elevator to come up here just so they can turn and go to the bathrooms. Like they're going straight from the elevator from a lower level just to go right here. And that's really weird pathing. The only reason to do that is if the bathrooms are full downstairs. So I want to just solve it right now and just say, look, there's no full bathrooms anymore. So for that, I have a cool little place. And this is sort of like providing a bathroom for, I couldn't get the floor tools to go away. This is sort of like providing a bathroom for the theater area as well. I'm going to clone this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to paste this. And this is not pre-planned, but it's going to work. We're going to paste this bathroom right here. There. And then over. And like this. And what that does, right, is it gives us bathrooms again on this side. The same facilities as is up there. Though there's a lot more bathrooms now. And I don't want to hear any complaining. All right? I don't want to hear any whining about bathrooms not being available anymore. Okay? Don't want to hear it. Silly people. Actually, I need to dress this up just a tad bit, don't I? Just a little bit. So we'll go... Is this the men's room? Men's room is this side. The men's room will be here. Might as well. This is the slowest way to do it. Just let's go all the way over here instead of just changing the sign. Ha ha ha. Fun. All the way over like so. Okay. Yep. And a little bit of a dress there. And then maybe we take... The problem with this is I cannot not select the door. So I'm going to have to go like that in order to not select the door. And then we'll come all the way over like so. And we'll paste that there and there. And then all the way over here. Yeah, you got it right there and right there. And then the last thing to do is to get the garbage bins. And we'll place, where is the bin here? Want to make sure I get the right design. And then the bin goes like this and like this. So there's plenty of bathrooms down here now. I don't want to see people using the elevators just to go to use the bathroom, okay? It's not acceptable. You don't need to do that. Why are there no floor tiles here? What happened? What happened? Get with it. I'm not sure what happened there. Is that other bathroom up here not tiled? Actually, I think the men's room is supposed to be this blue color, yeah. And the one upstairs is not like this? No, it's not. Interesting. Well, it is now. And then, whoops, kind of messed that up again. Here we go. ceramics, and done. Okay. So lots and lots of bathroom facilities, multiple restaurants. I think services is done. I think this whole bottom floor here, everything is done pretty well. We've got camera coverage on the whole bottom floor, in case you're wondering. I've had cameras installed throughout the whole place the whole time, even when I didn't have anything to... Oh, look how fast they run now. Yes, look at how fast they go now. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Yes, they actually look like they're running now, don't they? Huh? Who are they fighting? Is it this person? Wait, who are you fighting? You ran... Everybody loves Kung Fu. Okay, so I think we're going to call it quits here, okay? The AI is a little confused. But this is coming together. It's coming together pretty nicely, if I may add. And see, look at this is full now. These bathrooms are being used, right? We definitely needed more facilities than this. And now we have lots of facilities to use. So all good things. Hotel people are starting to storm in. It is 9 o'clock. This is when the frame rates take the biggest hit. Is when everyone's trying to get a hotel room for the night. Oh yeah. It's big. All right, guys. So next video, right? We've got the business side of things. I think that's pretty much taken care of. I've added some more conference rooms on this side, but, you know, kind of whatever. This is really wide open. I think I'm going to restructure how this is so that this isn't so wide open. And then I'm also going to place these bigger ones alongside here, at least in this side and this side. Possibly this side too, but I'm still tempted to utilize a lot of this space for theater stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to plan it out. I'm going to think about it. And you guys, you know, you guys can just wait a little bit, right? It might be a few days for more SimCasino because I got to look at some things. I got some personal stuff to take care of in my life. And then I want to start recording. I'm going to start recording anyway for Software Incorporated because that's what's happening after this series is done. We start Software Incorporated. I'm going to start pre-recording for that. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate you. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I do. It does help. You think maybe it doesn't, but it does. It helps a lot. In here, in my chest area, okay, and up here in my head area, right? Mostly, it's mostly just helps in my head, but my head is important. You know, I gotta keep my head in the game, right? So you can help me do that by hitting like on all my videos, every single one, all 2,300 plus. Okay, take it easy, guys. We'll see ya. Bye.